Okay, hi. I've got Visual Studio Code open here. I downloaded it and this is the opening page. I've installed it. This is it here. In the background here, Microsoft Expression Web. Been using that for a couple of years. I've always liked it. I just wanted something newer, more modern. And everyone always talks about this Visual Studio Code. So let's have a look. This is the opening page. So straight away it doesn't take up the page, or does it? Let's maximize. Okay, so it does. I can do that. Okay, that might make it easier. So here I am now, and I'm going to compare it to Expression Web, which is behind there. So I'm going to flick it on my toolbar. So back to Visual Studio Code. It has an opening page like Dreamweaver, but not as extensive, and doesn't cost like Dreamweaver. This is free by Microsoft, like Expression Web. So start, new file, open folder, add workspace folder. A help section, GitHub repository, Stack Overflow. They're the things I want to learn, so that's why I chose this. Over here, customize tools and languages, install support for JavaScript, Python, Java, PHP, Azure. Install settings for Vim, Sublime. So I think there's going to be a lot more to do on this, and that's what I need. But right now, just for a beginner, what would be better, this or Expression Web? Always liked Expression Web. Here I am. There's no real opening page, it just opens up. So file, I go to open, and it takes me to this, takes me to my files. I'm just opening a very basic index page, doc type HTML, HTML body, H1, and there it is really. The tabs up here, file. It was very simple for me to use. I can open up something easy. I can open up a HTML page or a CSS page, particularly easy, or a JavaScript page. And that's what I liked about Expression Web. View, insert. Has property panels. I don't use them. I like coding. Tools. Insert table, that'd be quite basic nowadays. Data view, panels. Nice little editor. You can open something up easy and preview in the browser. There's taking its time there. Okay, so Visual Studio Code. Let us open folder. Takes me to my documents. I'm going to open up the same one. Documents. What have I got here? Dark mode. What's that? No items. Okay. What's going on here? Maybe new file. And it's opened up. Don't know why it didn't let me before. Okay, so let's see which is clearer. That looks a bit clearer to me. Expression Web, I'm going to just flick on Expression Web. So there's Expression Web. The tags are in red. Inside the tags, black. Visual Studio Code. It seems a lot clearer, doesn't it? In blue and white. Looks pretty good. Looks quite nice. Now over here on the right, we can have a split editor. So if I wanted a CSS sheet open, or a JavaScript, like you might find on sort of CodePen, that would help. And maximize like this will look a lot better and easier for me, easier, and would be easier for videos. Can you treble it, I wonder? Let's have a look. I'm not certain. Split editor, right. Yeah, that would be very, very helpful. Compare that with Expression Web. It's very light as well. It's particularly light as well, so I guess this Visual Studio Code is easier because it's like a sort of a dark mode. Okay, so this looks very nice. Looks a lot nicer. So how can I preview in the browser? Now, it doesn't actually seem anywhere. New file. Same things. Edit. Selection. I don't think there's any property panels on Visual Studio Code, but who really uses them? Okay, run. Run about, is that to preview? Chrome preview, Edge launch, node. Chrome preview. Workspace folder cannot be resolved, please. Okay, I think you'd have to preview from the file, which you can do. You can do from the root folder. That's not a massive deal. Or maybe get an extension, something like that. On the left side, we've got Explorer, a search, source control. Not certain what that is. Source control, maybe source online. A run, I've just tried that. I'm not certain what it is. Extensions, probably to get like a preview, an extension for the editor. But you can always preview from the folder itself, remember. So there's Visual Studio Code. And I think I'll start using this now. Much, much clearer. Liked Expression Web though, done the job, does the job. But a bit of an eyesore, not quite as clear. Okay, there we are, there's Visual Studio Code. So I think this would be much better, even for a beginner. A lot of advanced things on here, but I think this would probably be much more a superior editor. And this is free to download from Microsoft.